somewhere in your house right now, there's probably an old computer collecting dust. Maybe a laptop with a cracked screen, maybe a desktop from 2015 you just wanted to throw out. What if I told you that one machine could run your ad blocker, a media server, home automation, a Windows machine, and a couple of Linux server all at the same time? On top of that, everything managed from a web browser. So that's what this series is going to be about. I'm going to take you all from what's a virtual machine to running your own little data center at home, and all by yourself from a browser. And it all starts with one piece of software, Proxmox. So let's get into it. So what actually is a Proxmox? Simple version, it's an operating system. So instead of installing Windows on a computer, you install Proxmox. And it turns that computer into what's called a virtualization server. So one physical machine that pretends to be many machines. And here's the part I love. You manage the whole thing from your web browser. So you open a tab, you see all your virtual machine listed like this here, and you click a button and you can restart, stop, create, delete everything from your web browser. So you can get most of the things done from a tab in your browser with a click. So no Linux terminal skill is needed. And the best part, it's completely free. It's open source. It's built on Debian Linux, which is a very stable and reliable operating system. And it's been there around since 2008. So this is not some sketchy company, that came yesterday or last month and going to vanish next year. No, it's been there for a while. So let me give you the high-level info on how this all works so that everything else in this video would make sense for you. So at the bottom, you have got the actual hardware, literally whatever. So could be, the old desktop that's collecting dust, a $150 mini PC you buy from eBay, doesn't matter. On top of that sits the Proxmox operating system. And its whole job is to slice that hardware up and hand some of these small pieces to whatever you built on your Proxmox server. And on top of that, you run your machines. Basically, there's two flavors of machine you can run in Proxmox. Virtual machine or a VM, which is a complete computer with its own operating system. You can run like full Windows 11 next to Ubuntu, in the same box, and they don't even know about each other. And the other one is a container. So this is the trick most beginners don't know about, because Proxmox have like both virtual machine and container. Containers are like a virtual machine, but on a much smaller scale. So they share the host core, so they use a tiny fraction of the resources. So I have a ad guard server for ad block in my Homelab, and that container uses less RAM than a single tab in a Google Chrome browser. So genuinely, rule of thumb for now, need operating system like Windows, or if you need a full isolation, then use a VM. If you're running small Linux services, then use a container. So we'll go, deeper in another video. So for now, that's good enough to understand. So why is the entire Homelab community obsessed with this one thing, Proxmox? Number one, it's actually free, not a free trial, not a free tier, which have, goody stuff locked away with extra add-on fees. Every feature that are listed here comes with no license key, no subscription, nothing, absolutely. So the company makes money selling support contracts to business. So you and I, just don't buy one because we don't need it. Number two, it runs on anything. So you don't need like bleeding edge server hardware, that tiny desktop that we talked earlier, a laptop, mini PC, perfect. So first Proxmox box, that I used was an old Dell laptop with a broken screen. So you don't need any fancy hardware to set it up. And number three, this is the underrated one. Proxmox makes breaking things much safer. There's a feature called a snapshot. So before you try something sketchy, risky, if you want to play around with, your setup, before you do that, you just take a snapshot. And just in case, if you destroy everything, and you will, I have done that, you click one button and you are back to, before you made the mistake. Number four, community is huge. So whatever weed problem you hit at 1 a.m., playing with the Homelab, I promise, someone on the Proxmox forum hit it in already in 2019 and posted the fix. Apply the fix, you are okay. So let me make this straight. Because virtualization server sounds abstract until you see what people actually do with it. Ad blocking for every device in your house, phone, TV, everything in your network. with AdGuard or a Pi-hole, in our next video series, I will show you, how we can do that as well. And you can run your own private streaming server like Netflix, with Zillifin. So you can stream your media collection anywhere. You can run your home assistant, run your smart home without any cloud subscription, or Minecraft or game server for your friends, that doesn't die when your computer reboots. So your own cloud storage with Nextcloud, which is like Dropbox, but it's yours. And a VPN back home so you can reach all of the things that you built on Proxmox securely from anywhere if you are outside. The same exact Proxmox you run on a mini PC can scale up to a real company infrastructure. So you can join multiple servers into a cluster and manage all of them as one. If a server dies, if a single server dies at 3 a.m., so high availability, restarts its VM on another node automatically. Nobody even gets pissed. So you can move a running VM from one server to another VM with zero downtime, which honestly feels like a magic trick. And business that needs someone to call, they need someone to call, right? So if they need support, so they have an option for official support subscription. So that's how the project gets funds, and you and I, can get it for free, for our Homelab. So why does this all matters to you as a beginner? Because the skill that you build here will transfer. So the stuff that you learn messing around at home, is the same stuff companies pay people to do. So your Homelab is basically a free training environment. So before we go further, let me kill 3 myths that stop people from ever starting. Number 1, you need expensive server gear to start. No. A used mini PC that you buy for $100 from eBay Marketplace, that's a fantastic first Proxmox box. Honestly, a Raspberry Pi size machine, can run more than half a dozen containers without any problem. Number 2, it's only for Linux exports. No. The web interface does 95% of the stuff that you will ever need. If you have ever installed Windows, then you can install Proxmox. And I will prove it in the next episode. We'll go through like step by step, and we'll install, Proxmox in one of my old laptop. So we'll do, all of those in the next video. So number 3, which is my favorite one, if I break it, it's over. No. Breaking is part of the process. There's a thing called a snapshot, so which means every mistake is only one click away from being undone. So people who are good at, these kind of stuff got good by breaking things safely. So that's exactly, what we are going to do together. We'll break things, and then with one click, we'll restore things from a snapshot. Quick tour of the toolbox. So I won't explain, each of these now, because most of these, I'll be creating a, separate dedicated video later on. So virtual machines, VMs, containers, ZFS storage, snapshot, built-in backup, and firewall per VM, software-defined networking, full API. So the thing to notice is not any single feature, it's the price tag of the whole thing, whole bundle, which is 0. On other platforms, half of these are paid add-ons. So here in Proxmox, it's just included out of the box. Why Proxmox and not the alternative, and what alternative they have in the market? So let me be honest here, not being a Proxmox fanboy. So VMware ESXi, was the industry standard for decades, and it's genuinely great software. I like VMware ESXi as well. But since Broadcom bought VMware, the licensing situation has been like turbulent. So price went up, licensing model flipped around, a lot of trust burn. So for a beginner, for a Homelab mainly, so it's hard to recommend that tool right now. Hyper-V, the other popular platform, is Microsoft's option for virtualization. And if you live in an all Windows world, it's fine. Hyper-V is good as well, but it wants Windows Server underneath to run. And containers are not, really thing, and managing it feels distinctly less pleasant than a clean web dashboard. Proxmox doesn't play those games. So it's free, open source, runs Windows, Linux, happily, does VM, container installs on nearly any hardware you throw at it. If you are starting from 0 in 2026, I think that's the most obvious pick. So 3 reasons the timing is actually good for you to learn Proxmox. The first, the VMware Exodus is real. Since Broadcom's licensing setup companies everywhere are actively migrating off VMware, and a lot of them are landing on Proxmox. And that means there's a real old demand for people who knows the Proxmox. Second, virtualization is a core career skill. Sysadmin, DevOps, cloud, they all sit on this, virtualization concept. So Homelab is the cheapest hands-on training, that exists. And the third, this is the foundation for everything you have seen on YouTube and thought, okay, I want that. I want that media server. I want that ad blocking. I want my home automation, game server, everything. And it all, runs on top of Proxmox. In this series, we're going to cover these topics. So installing Proxmox from scratch, creating your first VM container and storage. We'll do backup, snapshot, networking, and eventually, we'll do clustering as well. So where we make multiple machines act as one single server. So we'll build it up, step by step, and by the end, you won't just have followed a tutorial. You will actually understand what you built. So homework for you, and this is the easy kind, not that difficult. Go find that old computer, find a USB drive, check if your computer turns on. If it turns on, that's it. That's all we need. A computer and a USB drive. That's the whole assignment for you. So next time, we put Proxmox on it, build a bootable USB drive, install Proxmox on your old device, and have a working dashboard in under 20 minutes. And, we will start building a virtual machine container, and that's where, more fun begins. So see you guys in the next one.